Okay, rulers, settle down. Ruler School is brought to you by Odyssey Games, where you can go to get singles for all your Force of Will and other trading card games, as well as these amazing patrons. Special thanks to guest lecturer member Vite Ramen. Thank you for your support. Class is in session. Hey there, rulers, welcome back to Ruler School, and today we are bringing you not one, not two, not three, but 4 exclusive spoilers for the 7th. Super grateful for this opportunity. Let's go ahead and jump right in. So first up we have Avatar of the Will of Amadeus. It is a 2 white and 1 avatar, 9/9, with flying and barrier black, who just says Darkness J/Resonators cannot attack or block, and then she can tap to produce 2 white. So, obviously more of a sideboard card, pretty solid body. The fact that this can naturally kind of make up its own cost on the following turn, except for that 1 void, is pretty huge. So we kind of need to see what she's going to be using that ramp for. But it's very interesting to see this. The barrier black is kind of relevant, especially since this set is pretty much nothing but darkness cards. And we've seen a lot of spot removal lately be kind of relegated towards the black color more so than others, so we'll be interested to see where this fits in. Next up we have Fallen Angel of the Chasm, 1-cost Fallen Angel with flying. It says if this card was played from your hand, you may remove it from the game as it resolves. If you do, it gains, you may play this card from your removed area without paying its cost, as long as it's in your removed area. And it says, other fallen angels you control gain swiftness and barrier. It's a 4/4 for 1 with that flies, and then you can kind of RFG it preemptively and then cast it when you need it, which I think is very, very cool, especially when you're getting into things like Amadeus or Asmodius, who wants stuff in his RFG. So this idea of being able to play them, get them RFG'd to go towards his other effects, and then use them later without actually removing them from your kind of play space, I think is very, very cool. So will it be continued to see interesting what Asmodius kind of brings to the table with these kinds of support cards. Next up, we have the Attendant of Asmodius, another Asmodius support card, 1 green, 1 colorless. Enter, you will remove the top 5 cards of your deck from the game, and if you do, recover 3 magic stones you control. Pay 2, get 3. That's pretty nuts to me, and you can also pay green, discard this card to force your opponent to banish an addition. So this is pretty cool as well. These other has a very unique mode for the discard by comparison to its enter effect, so clearly this is going to be an Asmodius card to help fuel him, but also could be used as a tech card for other rulers, as well as just a pretty solid 2-drop body that pays for itself essentially, if you're building towards that milestone, and also just very cool art. Lastly, we have the Mermaid of the Despairing Voice. It is a 4-cost 1000/1000 with the null effect of put all non-magic stone, non-J-ruler entities your opponent controls with total cost 3 or less on the bottom of their owner's deck in any order, and has blue, discard this card, return target resonator with total cost 3 or less to its owner's hand. So this to me is a good indicator of what we're going to see from a lot of this set, is we're going to have cards that are naturally blended to the different combinations. Looking at this card, it very much looks like this is a Carlina plus Beatrice kind of card. So this to me makes me think that, especially with the other one with Asmodius, the Servant of Asmodius, and that's going to be a Asmodius Carlina kind of card. Just really, really cool. The fact that this is technically uncancelable, can put everything back on the bottom of the deck, which is really huge against things like the, and potentially being uncancelable in our Carlina deck, especially against boards that are trying to go wide, because it's 3 or less, so that can hit a lot of stuff and hits everything. So that's pretty neat. Also a really good anti-demonic world card, because most of those, although you're refilling Wolfgang there, so who knows if that's really worth it. Overall, very, very cool cards. Looking forward to seeing what they have to show in the rest of the set, and grateful for being able to get these 4 cards revealed. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, or in the live chat if you've been here this whole time. And until next time, this is DMO73 saying, class dismissed.